doing it. You supposed to be happy you sitting there with Kid L. Why you mad?
The Kid L podcast.
No, we just started.
Oh
man.
my God!
Come
man.
on, man.
I gotta remember I'm dealing with a legend right now, man.
Come
I gotta
on,
remember,
Kid
man.
L,
I already
man.
know it, man. Calicoe, man. When it comes down to talking about battle rapping, you're one of the only cats that constantly gets referenced. I'm hearing legends talk about you, man. I'm hearing Bizarre was on our podcast talking about you. Talk about what's been happening as of late, man. What's been going on 2023, 2024 to impact your career? I know you just dropped a tape, showed the versatility on that side, but what else has been new for you since the last couple of years?
Well, I'm going into trying to figure out how to be a owner of my own battle rap league. You know, my own situation. I'm trying to figure out. You know, I'm in the process of bumping my head on the verge of being a league owner. I don't even like saying league owner though, because I like my shit to be more like, nah, we just pulling up the rap. It ain't about the money, the league. It ain't about all of that. I want my shit to be more for the love of the culture. I used to do this shit for free. Right. So
well, you're still like, you want the grittiness of it, right? Almost to make it feel like it's a fighter thing instead of it being like a league, like a sports league or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Are you still affiliated with the Ultimate Rap League? Like, are you still
definitely.
heavily invested? So if you start your own
my
league,
brothers.
are you going to be like in the mix back and forth if you start your own, or is it almost like, nah, it's competitive now? Like, we are doing our own thing.
No. We will be like Smack is invited to my event. You know that. You know what I'm saying? Smack. I would love for Smack to host my event. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. I'm not in no type of. I'm like you know how you got sister properties.
Yeah.
Like a apartment complex, and the same person will be a part of the one that's next door.
Yeah.
That's how me and Smack would be. I'm like a little brother league to them.
Right. You would think of like the big three, like what Ice Cube did type thing.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it is what it is, but it's not different though, right? It's just gonna be grittier.
Yeah, it's just I just want to bring back the grittiness. Yeah.
So what do you think that rap leagues are doing right now that when you watched it and you're a part of it, that you're looking at and it's like, okay, this is sweet, this is great, but there's this one element of it that's not totally fitting in with what this is supposed to be?
I don't like stages. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't like it, because I could do whatever. Yeah. But I prefer pit style. I prefer everyone standing around the two battlers versus everyone standing down here looking at a stage with two battlers on it.
Right.
I think that kind of take away from what we do a little bit. But certain battles are great on a big stage also too, though. So it's kind of like you gotta take the good with the bad. Right. But my preference would just be like on my league, I like it pit style. I want everybody to get a feel of what's going on. I want the crowd to be a part of it,
What do you think made it develop in a way where it went from it being something like the hip hop shop where everybody's kind of surrounded and it's like body to body, to the point where it's on stages now? Is it just because there's mass audience now, there's more attention, so you have to create that separation?
Yeah.
Or is it like altercation between people now that's causing an issue as well?
I think it's it's kind of all of that rolled up in one, because it's like entourages can't get into it. You have issues like that where the two battlers might understand what we're here for. Mm-hmm. We know we're here to put on a show and entertain the people, and this is money you fucking up, but the entourages sometimes they don't understand that. And if some people roll with entourages they can't control. Sometimes you got a drunk guy with you that your cousin brung. Yeah. And you don't even know how you got in the situation you in. You know what I'm saying?
That's the sucky part about it, right? Because for you, and not to use it as a word of a sport, but just to give people an idea, as a sport-minded mentality, you have to separate the emotion from what's actually happening. Somebody could say something crazy to you, and that kind of brings up the question, what are out-of-bounds lines? What are out-of-bounds ways of battling that can cause altercations or are warranted for altercations?
I feel like there's unspoken things. There's no way I can put what you can and can't do in a battle, because some battlers knew each other 10 years. So I know I could do this to him because he really my friend. It's just that we getting paid to put on a show. Some battlers I never met in my life. This is my first time ever seeing you when we got to the battle. You know what I'm saying? Why would you touch me like that? You don't know me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I feel like you gotta treat every battle accordingly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That whatever those guys allow, they allow. So I got a list of things probably that I won't allow, but that don't mean another battle rapper won't allow it or think anything is wrong with it.
The people actually are like physically touching each other, and it's okay if somebody hits you if it's like your boy, but if it's somebody you never met and he's throwing your cap off, it's like a different story.
Yeah, like don't throw my cap off.
But it's kind of like, and you know, kind of with going back to what you're saying with your league is kind of like a part of basketball, like the NBA, that they took out. Like you can't touch anybody, you can't get mad, you can't show emotion.
Yeah.
And that kind of ruined part of the game, the element of it. That it can go there. Like it can go there. Like Draymond Green still keeping it alive, but you know, in the rap battle scene, the only reason in the rap battle scene it's you can't compare it to basketball is almost because if people are bringing straps, if people are bringing actual weapons inside, and
so I can actually get hurt here.
Or when you leave, it's like no, you know, when you leave, you're actually gonna die, right? So that kind of element might make it a little harder. Right?
Yeah, it do make it harder, and you know, I feel like we got battle rap to a point now where, you know, it became big enough for people to understand that it's a business and respect it as a business.
Okay.
So, you know, we don't have too many fights at events, but it has happened though.
Yeah.
Like you don't have too many fights in the NBA, but it happens.
And if it didn't happen, again, the audience, it's not that the audience wants to see it, but they want to know there's a chance it can happen. Just because if it doesn't happen, that means the emotion is not really there completely, right?
Exactly.
For a lot of people that don't know, man, you've been in the game for a long, long time, right? 2010 is probably your entry to professionalism.
I believe so, yeah.
You know, you have affiliations with people that help push you forward. You got Bizarre. Proof is the one who named you, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Calicoe.
he gave you the name Calicoe.
I was MVP before that.
The MVP was a good name, man.
I'm still the MVP.
Talk about them for a little bit, man. Proof naming you, and just having these friends in your corner with Bizarre, Proof, and all these guys that originated from the hip hop shop.
It's like family, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Bizarre is like, I was supposed to call Bizarre 30 minutes ago.
Call him right now, man.
I was talking to you, and I'm like, nah, I'm about to be late. I'm running like a chicken with my hair cut off. I literally got to call Bizarre as soon as I leave here. This is my dog for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like Bizarre. If I would have never told nobody that Bizarre helped me a lot in my situation and put me in position to win, nobody would know because he had never tell nobody.
Yeah.
Like he would never tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? Proof would never tell nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? My pops Proof was getting behind me right before he passed.
Yeah.
You know, when the night Proof died, I was downtown at his studio. You know, that whole night, waiting on him to come back from a bar because I was too young to even get in the bar, so I couldn't go to the bar with him and my pops. And I was doing a mixtape at his studio. He was gonna push a whole mixtape for me. He died that night. I went to school the next morning and seen it on the news. And they was like, a D12 member has been shot. They didn't even release the name yet. They just said a D12 member has been shot. My blood cousin is Caniva.
Yeah.
In D12, so I'm really like, my mom and everybody is calling around, like making sure he okay, and then we find out it was Proof, you know what I'm saying? So that was like some crazy shit for me. I'm young as hell, and somebody saying they gonna do this for me, they gonna put an album together, I don't gotta pay for nothing, it's all good, they believe in me, and then they die.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't even tell that story a lot because it just be like, well, like everybody got a wild story. Like you could probably top it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, too, I mean, obviously, the impact on the city, the culture, you as a person that's, when you have blood relations to somebody that's a part of the group, and it's like you're dealing with that death with them, but also the fact that Proof was a contributor into your life and where you are now.
For sure.
So that has
because
to be
Bizarre
harder.
carried on what Proof was doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, a lot of people don't know Future and 8 Mile is Proof. A lot of people don't know Proof had long dreads back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't understand that Proof was behind battle rap for real.
And Proof being the glue to D12 and also being a facilitator in Detroit music to the mainstream, making these connections and everything. I mean, I mean, I'm not just trying to say it like this, but it sucks because it could have changed the trajectory of your career, obviously, and a lot of people's careers in Detroit. Sure. Everything would have been different if Proof was still around, including yourself.
For sure.
You pushed through, right? You know, you pushed through and you kept just building a name for yourself and getting involved, right? X Factor was one of the biggest things to help you blow up, right? So
X Factor helped me a lot.
Yeah, talk about that experience, and talk about kind of where your mind was at, because I know I watched some of your talks where you talked about always feeling like a grown man, and handling that moment was like a grown man moment. A lot of people would have been shy or kind of, you know, a little more reluctant, but you were just fully involved.
Yeah, man. X Factor, he always just played the big brother role to me. You know, I'm the big brother in my family, so when most of my homies is older than me, you know what I'm saying? When I was growing up, when I was 8, 9 years old, I hung with 13, 14, 15-year-old guys. Like, I was just a very mature person, even at a young age. So X Factor was just one of those guys that just played the big brother role to me when I entered into the battle rap world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got the same type of situations in the streets where I got people who played that big role, that big brother role for me. You know what I'm saying? And I was just luckily enough to have a presence and a father. I got a father, you know what I'm saying? So it be certain things, you know, I was so mature because shit wasn't sugar coated in my house. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, this is what it is. This is what we got to deal with. This is what's going on. I don't care how old you is. Figure it out. Yeah. This is what's going on. Ain't no lies. So I always kind of understood things on another level. And X just always been there when it comes to anything, dog. Like, he been a solid person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you talk about that, you know, the family mentality of kind of almost like a bird in a nest, like throwing your children out to fly, right? Kind of mentality. It seems like what's going on in this generation is more of like a protect your kids at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Shelter them, don't let them see the world the way it is and all that stuff. But it sounds like you were just thrown out, like, make it happen.
Like, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't even like thrown out, like, make it happen. It's like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, yeah.
This is everything you said. This is the norm. You know, things that wasn't the norm in other households, it was the norm for me. It was like, get ready for it now. You know, got to turn 18 and find out don't nobody give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? You got to know now.
Or like people plotting against you and stuff.
Yeah, you got to know now.
It's crazy because, like, a lot of times, you know, even if you look at Instagram stories or posts, you'll see people say, like, you know, watch out, people are trying to backstab you. There's snakes in the grass. And I always used to look at that and be like, what the man, ain't no snakes in the fucking grass, man. This is just crazy shit you motherfuckers come up with.
Yeah.
But like, the deeper you get into any type of success, you start seeing that shit.
Real.
Yeah.
Shit real.
People find ways to do things or get involved in you and try to deter you. You know what I mean?
When you realize that people would do things to you that you would never do to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's when you start trying to figure out, well, me personally, that's when I start trying to figure out, damn, what do I do to people that they'll never do to me? You know, because sometimes people can feel some type of way about some shit that you did and you don't even know you did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you in a position that they're not in and they're in a position that you're not in. So it's a huge miscommunication.
Yeah.
You know, and then, like, I'm a person that shut down. If you ain't my daughter, my mama, my brother, I don't really got all of that energy for you. So if we got a miscommunication, I don't know about it. If you can't communicate, if you're not a good communicator and you can't tell me how you feel, I'm gonna not give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't saying that's right or wrong. But
well, you're talking about transparency and integrity, right? Like, whatever is within you, you communicate that without any bullshit.
Ever, yeah,
you know,
for sure.
That's the way. If everybody lived that way, then there would be no confusion, like you're saying.
Exactly. But
most people can't. They just, I don't know what it is. They just don't do it. They don't want to hurt feelings, or they also don't want to seem weak.
It's two different paths. We never know why they feel the way they feel because it's just two different human. You know, it's just, we all different. We built different. Sometimes I look at some shit and me and my dog, we will have two total different ways of what we saw.
Yeah.
Like, what? You think that's what they said? I'm like, I never thought they were saying that. When I watched the video, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, damn, that's how easy a miscommunication in real life
facts
could be, you know.
You got the press and tape, man. Talk about that, developing that.
Pressing is a single. I dropped Heavy Press though. Heavy Press is
Heavy Press. Yeah.
Yeah. Heavy Press is a tape that I dropped because I hadn't dropped no music in so long, bro. I was, I lost a lot of guys that's real close to me. I lost a kid. So I wasn't dropping music for a minute, and then I still had music though. Like I had so much music that I did that I just didn't drop. I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like even the energy of pushing a tape, and I'm depressed because I can't call certain people. You know what I'm saying? And when I dropped Heavy Press, I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna empty the hard drive. So it's like 30 songs on that album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's is that kind of a move forward stage from that now, where it's like that was at that place of time in my life.
Yeah.
And now it's like that's the end of that chapter kind of thing.
Yeah. I listened to a lot of those songs on that tape, and it just take me back to times where I'm listening to this music and it's not out, and I'm like, let me just drop all that shit.
People always wonder, like, battle rappers hopping on tapes,
Mm-hmm.
and then rappers hopping into battle rap scene, and that kind of...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I used to rock with I used to be trying to go hard for, like, battle rappers, like, oh, y'all niggas tripping, like, battle rappers can make music. Y'all niggas trash, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas be trash, I ain't gonna lie, like...
It's a different game, right?
But some of them not, though. Mm-hmm. Like, I done heard some of them, and I'd be like, oh, no, he got it. Because I'm one of them guys. I've been around music so long, bro. I've been around music my whole life. Like, I did music before. It's a lot of guys that battle rap that never did music. They just saw battle rap and started battle rapping and then start going to the studio to try to make a song,
Right.
Like, I made music since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I always been around real producers, real engineers in my life. My pops was signed to a real label. Yeah. So I really was in these studios as a kid, 7, 8 years old. I'm learning how to work the board. You know?
Man. You're learning from like rock bottom and stuff
like
that.
Yeah. So I'm in them sessions.
Yeah.
From rock bottom and shit. I'm in those sessions, 7 years old, 8 years old. And a lot of the problem I feel with battle rapper music, they don't know how to structure a song. They don't know what goes where. They'll just stop rapping off an odd bar. Like, it's just it be cringe damn near. So when I do hear certain battle rappers that can make music, it be like, that's a breath of fresh air. Like, oh no, he got it. He know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Can
you name any cats that you see that were able to make that transition from being, a battle rapper to getting on a track?
The battle rap music is such a sensitive situation with so many people who say so much bad shit to each other, but that touchy situation, like, I'm gonna leave somebody out, they're gonna be like,
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Because your name holds a lot of weight, right? So when you do interviews, you actually have to pay attention to what the hell you're saying.
Yeah, because it'd be like, I don't even want to. It's not even that deep to be like, them niggas. A lot of them is just bad. Let me just say that.
Well, look, man, the comedy scene works like that too, right? There's a lot of Instagram comedians that go do stand-up and they're terrible at it, and then there's a lot of stand-ups who try to do the Instagram stuff and it just does not work.
Yeah, it don't work. It's not the same.
Yeah, it's just two different formulas. Even though it's in the same house, it's just two different rooms.
It's two different rooms for sure.
So I understand that perspective. Talk a little bit about your mindset going into 2024, right? You've dominated, the battle rap scene. You're coming out hot with being on tracks itself. Mm-hmm. You're saying you want to start your own type of scenario, own type of event, own type of league with battle raps. But is there a bigger master plan happening to kind of collaborate the tape end of it and also the rap battle scene?
Well, we got something under our sleeve. We got I'm doing a battle with Hell of Us, so
cool.
That's my partner in it. So me and Hell got something under our sleeve.
Cool, man.
We might be getting a tape with the event. Something like that. I don't know.
Man, I would never release that information.
Something like that. I don't know.
If you had a tape that was somehow a real actual rap battle, but it was on a beat.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
That's kind of crazy.
I wonder if that's ever been done, man.
Well, we're going to think about that.
Now, the first club that you were at was Alvin's, right?
Alvin's,
Yeah, and then
Kid L do his research, boy.
Oh no, man! I knew about you. I messaged you a long time ago to come.
We supposed to did one a long time ago.
Like 2 years ago. I was like, Calicoe, you gotta come on this shit. You know what happened?
I don't know what happened.
I remember why the first time I kind of crossed the line a little bit. I made a post, and I said, like, because everybody was saying you're the best battle rapper in Michigan. Everybody's saying it. I'm like, who would win in a rap battle, Sada Baby or Calicoe? And then, and then Sada Baby had commented, going like, bro, don't even like do that, because he's a real battle rapper, and I'm not like that's not.
Sada support the fuck out of us, man. He loved it, man. That nigga love battle rap. But yeah, Sada my dog.
Yeah.
Like, we wouldn't never.
People were trying to have like talk who would go against you in the rap scene, and then a lot of the rappers would come out and be like, "We're not. That's a different thing. Like battle rapping is not the same thing as us making a song and coming out freestyling."
It's not the same. Like it's not the same at all.
But speaking of the support system behind it, Drake is another person that's a huge support system behind it.
Definitely, shout out to Jersey.
He supported you, and he's found interest in the rap scene itself. Are they looking at it more of appreciation towards it, and do you feel like there was a dead time of rap battling, and now because of the way platforms are set up, that there's a reemergence and more of a willingness for these big figures to support it and push behind it?
I think it's always gonna be dead moments in battle rap. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's dead moments in hip hop. It'd be times where it's just like nobody's fire. It's like all of y'all trash right now. The whole top 10 list is trash. You know what I'm saying? But somebody liked the shit, and it'd be like. That's how I feel about battle rap. Every now and then we have times where we just don't have no good storylines, no good battles. No, you know what I'm saying? We haven't created more talent yet, you know what I'm saying? Because they doing battle type events on a smaller level that y'all probably wouldn't know about. That's finding the talent. That's finding the guys. They call it like the proving ground or the crucible. They find guys and make them, you know, but nowadays, a lot of the crucible guys and the proving ground guys just be trash too. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, all them niggas be trash. And when you got trash battle rappers and niggas not actually good, that's when you have your dead moments. And you might have 6 months where battle rappers just not having no big events or nothing like that.
So if you're comparing it to kind of 90s, early 2000s, maybe a little bit before 2010s, do you think there was a more consistency in just better freestylers and better rap battle artists?
Yeah, it's just more originality. Mm-hmm. You know, nobody sounded the same. You know what I'm saying? So you got people like, just like, that's why I'm saying, just like in hip hop, you could turn the radio on. I live in Atlanta. I could turn the radio on sometime, and I don't know who rapping.
Yeah.
It sound like 5 songs in a row just went off. It sound like the same rapper.
You know what I'm saying, man.
And that's how battle rap is. They all got like this the new guys, they got like this super battle rap style. It's like a certain movement they doing. Like, I could pull up like 5 battle rappers and show you that they like carbon copies of each other. My bad.
Oh, you're right. That works in a lot of these fields, even in fighting and UFC and rap itself right now. There's a lot of there's like a clone of a clone of a clone of a clone.
Yeah.
I think for rap, obviously Lil Wayne was like the newest generation of clonage.
Exactly.
Everybody's trying to replicate that.
They even look like him.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got the dreads and like everything going on. So what do you think the figure for that was for the rap battle scene that everybody started mimicking or idolizing?
We got this guy named New Jersey Twerk. Who actually makes really good music. New Jersey Twerk. He came. And you know, the more I talk about it, people be telling me like, no, Twerk stole that style too from somebody else. And I'd be like, I don't care, he did it better. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gonna do something and you the best at it, fuck it. You know? But when everybody else rap like you, he got like this little specific style he do. And they just all like rap like that now. And it's not just him. It's like a lot of guys from the DMV area.
Yeah.
Like that. DC, Virginia, like right in that area.
The only reason I respect it more than I would respect somebody just randomly becoming a rapper is because you actually have to go to these events. You have to be in the mix. You have to be a part of it. You can't like SoundCloud rap battle somebody type shit. So I respect the hell out of somebody actually getting on a stage and performing.
It's a grind for sure.
And being in that environment and knowing what comes with it. And then also on top of that, knowing that the monetization of it is limited and you have to really find your bag. When I was watching some of your talks, I realized that even for you for a while, you didn't realize you could monetize yourself. You were just like, I'm doing this because I love it and it's passionate. I don't know there's money behind it, but I'm doing it anyway.
In the beginning, it wasn't about no money.
Yeah.
You know, it was just who better, who could rap better. You know what I'm saying? So the guys that be complaining about the money nowadays that's just coming in and just be like, you ain't never gonna be great at this because of what you thinking about. Like, you coming here for money. Nobody that's great here came for money. You know what I'm saying? Money came to us. We bought our own hotels, our own flights when we started this shit. Y'all niggas coming into the game with a free flight, free hotel, probably some money too. You know what I'm saying? So, and I ain't mad at it because that's what we did it for. We did it. We paved the way so niggas could eat off of it. But if I knew everybody was just gonna turn it into a money game, that's whack. Yeah. That's why I'm bringing my league. That's why I'm trying to get back to the gritty. Like, I got multiple people battling on my card that I didn't really have to pay too much money because they want it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they fuck with me. We got a great relationship, you know. But they want it, though. They want to be the best. They know it's going to be a great event.
Yeah, I think it was easier. I mean, this might be a little more of a philosophy than anything, but back in the day when you weren't able to go on social media and see everybody's success, it was easier for you to go through the grind knowing you're not making any money through your passion. But now when everybody's seeing like, oh, if you're doing any type of work, you can make sure you leave with the bag. Like, when everybody's seeing that, they're like, oh, I got to get paid for whatever I do. I don't care if I'm brand new at it. I got to get money for mine. Like,
and the whole time, they looking up to people who saying things like that.
Yeah.
And they lying.
Facts.
Them niggas is broke. Like,
Bro.
even if they not broke, like, it's not what I'm showing you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you can't grasp that because you never had anything.
Facts.
You so fucked up to where you don't care if he is lying. What you see, you want that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't even understand how this internet is a fucking mirage.
Bro, I used to shoot music videos, and when I used to shoot music videos, the rapper would have somebody bring him a stack of cash, a car, girls.
We all
would
been
surround
there.
him with everything, right? And then you would see people on the internet being like, I want to be just like you, not knowing that this whole guy's life
This was a
is
team.
cab.
This was a team of people that did this.
So it's like you're idolizing somebody doesn't really have what they have. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to copy and you're trying to, compare yourself to somebody who doesn't even have the stuff that they're showing that they have.
It's
And
crazy.
with this mentality happening, it's hard for anybody to just follow a passion and do it while they're broke. You know what I'm saying?
I'm scared for the world, man.
Me
I'm
too,
dead
bro.
ass. I'm scared for the world, bro. The world is fucked up, bro. It's like I saw a clip on the gram today of a guy like that cheated, that had a baby on his wife, and the guy asked him like, what are you doing to fix that or whatever? And he started talking about how he woke up and sent her blue hearts every day for 21 days straight. And I'm just like, the thought process of that, bro. Like, what the fuck type of matrix do we live in? You know what I'm saying? It's like, he started talking about sending hearts to her, bro. And it was just like, he woke up every day and sent the heart, a blue heart. So the next day he sent 2 hearts. The next day he sent 3 hearts. He said he tried to do it for a year straight to see if he could focus on his wife. And he said after all of that, he stopped at 21. He fucked up at 21 days. And I'm just like, is everybody slow or am I slow?
No, I think everybody else is kind of going on the slower side these days.
It's fucked up out here, bro.
Yeah. Especially with situations like that, when it comes to marriage and relationships, people have a hard time walking away, right? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
It's like everybody's trying to convince you to be in love with somebody or convince you to like find everything in somebody. But what if it's just that some people don't work for whatever reason? You know
There's so much insecurity in this world, bro. Not even just with like a man and a woman situation. Just like it could be man on man. It could be woman on woman. You know what I'm saying? No homo. Like just insecurities. It's just bad. Like it's like a person insecurities can reflect so many different ways and fuck up so many situations. You know what I'm saying? And you wouldn't even know it's deeply rooted to an insecurity. That's the thing about it. You would think I'm so secure. You know, everybody has insecurities though. You know, and when you live your life feeling like you flawless, you can never learn about yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just wake up every day trying to figure out more about me.
Yeah.
You know. Like,
That's what a lot of TV shows are pushing right now, which is good. If you watch like a lot of Netflix series and stuff like that, they're really pushing like transparency and just being honest with yourself. I mean, if you look at the first Aladdin movie, "The truth will set you free" is the greatest statement ever made. Right?
Yeah.
Because if you live like that, then everything around you is just
not
gonna be normal.
always, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if your wife looks like, you know, a
Yeah,
trunk,
I get what you're saying though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But it's like, you know, I'm so comfortable with myself. That's why I don't have a lot of issues in that area, you know. But we've been there though. Everybody been there, man.
Oh, for sure, man. You said you have a battle coming up in April, man.
April 14th,
April 14th.
Mount Clemens, Michigan, Stadium Nightlife.
Reed Dollaz.
Me versus Reed Dollaz.
What do you got to say to my dog Reed Dollaz, man?
Beat me there, don't meet me there. I'ma fuck Reed Dollaz up. But I'ma do it real smooth because I fuck with Reed. But I'ma do it real smooth. I'm gonna put on a show for everybody. We need Kid L in the building.
I'm there. I'm 100% there.
Need
Me
you
and
in
Nick
the
will pull
building.
up. High-low visuals
For
will come
sure.
through.
Get some BTS
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
For sure.
But yeah, Reed Dollaz, man. I got a crazy card. I'm gonna drop the flyer tonight probably.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's going up.
So you
Mount
guys don't do
Clemens.
like the UFC thing where like there's no weigh-ins? Is there weigh-ins for rap
Yeah, we
battles?
probably the day before we're gonna do a face-off.
Okay.
Yeah, let people talk shit and see what's on their mind. Try to play mind games with each other, because you know when you see the guy before the battle, everything you got, you already know it. It's memorized. You've been practicing it.
Okay.
So when we get here, now I'm gonna play mind games to see what you might say tomorrow. You know, see what you want to talk about at the face-off.
Yeah. So rap battles are.
You should host the face-off.
I'm doing it.
Are you good at instigating?
Yeah, but I'll probably get my ass beat during the shit.
No, we're gonna give you security, man. You're gonna be
Yeah.
able to say whatever you
I
want to
need
say.
like 4 security guards
I
surrounding
got
me
you.
and just me in the
We're
middle.
You're gonna be able to be yourself.
And then have the camera come from the sky down. I'll be looking up like, all right.
We gotta shoot the face-off with a drone.
I'm doing it, man. If I'm allowed to do it, even if you have like a mini event, like a mini thing, I'll do it, man.
For sure. We're gonna put that in the works.
You know, so you're saying with rap battles and everything, people come a little bit rehearsed, right? It's not like always off the top.
No, you freestyle because you got the ability, if you got the ability to, but most of the time in a professional battle rap, you gonna know your opponent. I would say nowadays they doing 30 days, 3 weeks, 30 days. My type of preparation would be like 60 days. I need like,
Damn.
yeah, because I got too much. I got a lot of shit going on. I got kids and shit. I can't just sit here and think about a man every day for the next 3 weeks, and I need time to prepare because I need to be, I need to perfect it.
Yeah, man. 30 days sounds about like, how much time most people sound about.
I can't do it in 30 days.
Yeah. But you gotta,
but you gotta
real-
pay me for that.
Yeah.
Like to stop everything I'm doing and just focus on this person and do this battle at the end of this month. Right now, you gotta pay me. I'm gonna charge you more because I gotta treat it as priority.
How much of a direction when you're actually rap battling somebody is it about them versus just saying some slick ass shit?
It depends on the battle. It's some guys that will rap 3 minutes straight about theyself. You know what I'm saying? And you got some guys who's very direct. Me, I'm very direct, but
How accurate do you think like 8 Mile's rap battle scenes was?
for back then, they used the beat and everything. So for back then, that's how I went. That's how I went back then. You know what I'm saying? So it was they crawled so we could walk. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We figured out a way to, like I say, like you said, monetize it.
Yeah.
And the way it's structured now, I feel like it just came a long way. It didn't used to be a 3-point line in the NBA, and now they got one. So that's how I feel about like cutting the beat off. Like it used to be beats and shit. Now ain't no beat. Gotta go acapella.
Yeah.
I could do both though.
Yeah,
I'll fuck these niggas up on the beat.
What would you say your most challenging battle was of all time?
Either it's probably Loaded Lux.
Well, that was like
It always changed for me though, but
Yeah.
I think today is Loaded Lux.
I think that's like considered your number one battle.
Yeah,
Like, the
that's
one that-
probably the number one battle in battle rap history. If I'm just being honest, that battle put a lot of eyes on us. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
We had Diddy in the building, in the middle of Manhattan. So that was epic.
Yeah, I mean, if Diddy's pulling up to the show, there's something about it. But then also the result of it as well. You know what I'm saying?
Great show.
So okay, if that's now that's of this current generation right now, what's happening? You're saying that it's not the best time of the underground scene, and I'm assuming you kind of feel that way towards like the actual music scene itself a little bit too. I mean, do you feel that way about the music scene right now? Just like the actual music scene, like where just tracks and radio and stuff like that. Do you feel like it's relative?
I feel like music is so broad now. Like some days I get in my car and I listen to a bunch of trap shit. Like I listen to all Detroit music.
Yeah.
Next week I probably won't be listening to nothing but like Bodie James. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some real rapper shit, hip hop shit, you know what I'm saying? The next week I might be on Future. Like I don't really judge the artists nowadays. I just look at it like that's what let me try to see what they talk about or what they mean. I don't want to just say that shit trash, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
You give everybody a chance.
yeah, cause it's music. It's not like battle rap. Like when I say the battle rap niggas trash, I mean that because it's like, bro, you gotta know how to put shit together. It's battle rap. You gotta know how to punch. You gotta know how to do metaphors. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to entertain a crowd. You know what I'm saying? You could think you sweet, like a comedian. Like you could think you good, but if you come in here and everybody boo, you trash. I don't care if we go home and the jokes is actually funny to me. You couldn't do it in there with all of the people. So a battle rapper who can't control a crowd, most of these guys can't, the new guys, they trash to me. But musically, even if some shit, I don't really like it at first, I'm so much of an artist myself, I'll listen to it again and again and again. I'll just try to understand them some kind of way. It take me a long time to say music is trash.
Yeah.
Versus a battle rapper, I could see him and hear him rap one time, you trash, bro.
Yeah. Anything with the stage event, especially coming from your personal experience, you're gonna be able to see it right away. Like, does this guy really have it or not? You know, like,
I just don't think he got it.
I was watching American Idol last night. I probably shouldn't be saying this shit because my boy was on it. But when I was watching that shit, I was like, bro, this is cap. Like, they were saying everybody was good. They were giving everybody a gold ticket.
Yeah.
They gave like 9 people in a row a gold ticket. They were all trash. Like straight trash. And then this girl came on, this last girl, I forget her name. She comes on, she dominates.
Yeah.
And they give her a gold pass. And I'm like, how in your heart did you give the last people a gold ticket and then you gave this girl a gold ticket? Like, how in your heart did you see real talent right now and give her the same access that you're giving these 9 other people that are trash? How could you do that?
I mean, I was about to say, I didn't even know American Idol still came on.
My boy's on it, so I had to go watch it real quick. But it was so capped that I was like, bro, it's crazy what people are saying is good these days. Like,
yeah, it's probably just for TV now.
Gordon Ramsay's that's why Gordon Ramsay's a legend, right? Because Gordon Ramsay is always going to tell you your food sucks.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay's always going to tell you what the truth is, and that's why we're always going to watch Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
There's a reason why American Idol's numbers declined because everybody started
used
feeling,
to be good. Simon used to be horning people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. With that, like, how do you? That's another question too. Like, how do you even win a rap battle for real? Like, who the hell?
It's promo, so you don't judge battle raps.
Okay.
I mean, you can if you got like if you got a bet or a prize, then you get 5 judges. But for the most part, you want the argument, you want the back and forth, you want the comments to judge the battle. You don't even want to say who won because it's opinion based.
Yeah.
You may like the shit that he was talking, and he may like the shit that he was talking. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna argue in the barbershop of why they think he won and why he think he won.
Well, I heard this story about how people were betting on you during a rap battle, and it got so crazy that by the end of it, I think Bizarre came in and said, you know what, everybody just take their money back and like let's not everybody just keep their money. But the thing about that is like how if there was nobody judging to win, like how do you decide who gets the money at the end of it?
See, but that was years ago, and that was a real situation. Like it was a lot of money in there. I think it got out of hand. Bizarre didn't expect for this to turn into a situation with $14,000 on the table.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that's back before it was like a venue. Like we was in a building. Like it wasn't no security. Everybody walking in with their blicks. It was like one of them situations. So Bizarre I think Bizarre just took one for the team that day and just was like, you know what, it's a draw. So he didn't not judge it. He judged it as a tie because he was the final guy.
Oh.
And he said it's a draw. And you know, I feel like I won, but I understand the business side of it. I understand the relationship side of it. He had a relationship with those people, and I have a huge relationship with them same people that we had that battle with. Now they all from Chicago. I ended up living in Chicago, and they held me down for sure for years.
So he kind of saves the day as far as all right, everybody's gonna walk out of here alive,
right?
Which is the bigger. You have to go for that bigger picture, right?
Right.
But does that hurt the integrity of the game a little bit? If
it was a great battle,
if you're having a great rap battle, right? You guys are having a great rap battle, and then everybody's putting money on people. Everybody's betting on which artist they think is gonna be the best or come out winning, and then Bizarre comes out and says like, "Wait a minute, now it's getting too out of hand. We have to stop that." Do people look at that and go like, "Well, Calicoe clearly won that"?
No, but I think if it was a situation where I clearly won, I think we would have left with the money.
Okay.
It was a great battle. I just said I personally feel like I won, but I can't act like I don't understand if somebody else feel like the other guy won.
For sure.
So when he called it a draw, I'm like, all right, nigga.
Do you even though it's a promotion thing now, do you feel like you have a win-loss ratio?
Yeah. I don't be losing a lot though. I be smoking them niggas. It be easy too. I don't even write. I just be feeling like nigga like DNA, he beat me. I didn't really prepare for him. And I apologize to my fans all the time for that battle. Because I had another battle the following week, which was Sue Surf, and I was really locked in on that. So I kinda like freestyled and shit. DNA beat me. DNA beat a lot of people. DNA is like the most professional battle rapper. He got like 1,000 battles.
God damn.
He do that shit. He a legend though.
You're the cat too, Math Hoffa, right? Like that.
I fucked Math Hoffa up.
Yeah, that was another one that really brought out your stardom too, for sure.
Yeah, that was Summer Madness 1. That was my first Summer Madness.
Yeah, man. So these guys, when you're at the top
Math
ranks,
have nightmares about that. He do. He told me he put voodoo on me.
See, that's scary.
Yeah, and I think he like Jamaican or something.
You believe in that shit?
My nigga Mav Jamaican. No, I don't believe in it until he told me he did that, and then I ended up like in a real situation like with the animals and shit. They tried to like put me in jail for dog fighting and all that shit.
Yeah, the cage fighting.
That shit happened right after that. And Mav told me like, man, I don't know if that shit was happening to you because I put voodoo on you.
Probably not. Probably because the police were like, "What the fuck's going on here?"
I said, "What type of nigga get bodied? I bodied you that bad in that battle. You had to put voodoo on me though."
Are you comfortable talking about that, or is that something you want not focus on? Because obviously, like the dog fighting stuff was like something that people paid attention to.
Yeah,
but like
I was just being entertaining.
It wasn't a real thing?
I don't fight dogs, bro.
Okay.
I was just entertaining the people. I was with my guy, Midnight Mogul. Shout out to Midnight Mogul. He was out here shooting footage of me long time ago, and I just thought it was funny. I'm young, bro. You know what I'm saying? People saw me grow up on camera. Everybody think I'm just like 40 years old now or something. Like I was young, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I was just doing things. When I was in court, going back and forth to court for that shit, every time they played that video, it was like scratching a chalkboard. I was like, I had to hear that video like 1,000 times, bro. And every time they say, yeah, we fight them too. Say, yeah, we got grand champions. We fighting all of the dogs. I was like, why am I saying that? Why am I being an idiot in 4K?
Man, not 4K too, goddamn.
1080 or something back there.
They had like boom pole microphones over you and shit. Like,
why am I being an idiot? It was just a joke, people.
That's the crazy time about now. It's like indicting yourself on 4K cameras is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that situation played a big part too in me. Like, I was like frantic of like I wasn't shooting. I got a whole album, a classic album, Shoebox Money Volume 1. There's no videos, just 10 to 4. It's the only video, cause I got so like that shit had me so traumatized going through that case for 2 years, to I didn't want a camera around me because I'm so retarded. At the same time, I just be talking, I be saying shit that don't need to be on the camera all the time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I just like, I wasn't comfortable with a cameraman. Now, if one of my brothers or something could have figured out camera work, then I probably be straight.
Yeah, and a lot of these camera guys don't really...
But just random camera guys just following me with a camera. Like,
if they see some shit that's going to get you fucked up,
they going to do it.
They're going to post that shit.
Yeah, and I'm be like, I'm straight. I don't like no nigga just sitting around me with no camera that I don't really know like that.
Heads up to everybody, all these artists, man. Make sure the camera guys around you are the right guys, because they will use that shit against you.
My advice is find one of your homies that's going to really take it serious and have him do it, or her do it, because you never gonna be. I mean, I don't know about other people, but people that's built like me, like, it's super uncomfortable if my camera guy ain't like somebody that I fuck with.
Yeah.
Cause they control a lot of shit. They control how you look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you just don't know what people be on.
When you have your own guy, they care about everything.
Yeah.
They want to make sure you look good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talk about the future projects you guys got coming out, man, and events people can look forward to for you that you're appearing in soon.
I'm doing a TV show, like a show like Power type shit. It's called Top of the City. That's what I'm here shooting that.
Oh, cool.
With,
that's why you're in town right now?
Yeah, I'm here shooting that with Street Lord Cheddar Boy Films.
Mm-hmm.
We doing that. Top of the City. Shit gonna be dope. It's gonna be super dope. It should be out this summer.
Are you comfortable right now in the rap battle scene as far as monetizing and everything like that? Is everything cool?
Yeah. I mean,
chill?
Well, I signed a contract.
Okay.
And give my when I do a battle, that's why I charge so much, because they monetize it. Smack monetize it, or whatever league it is, they monetize it. So I get paid up front for the event. When I get paid up front for the event, that's cool. But I also enjoy doing my own event, so I can do it myself and monetize my own work.
Sure.
Because it's like battle rap is not like performing a concert. Like, I can't rap the same shit again. Like, one time I go rap this shit, first of all, I gotta say it perfect. I can't slip on not even a word.
Yeah.
I gotta get it down packed. I gotta say it, and then it's just over with. Next battle I go to, I gotta say all new shit. It's not like I could just go perform 10-4 at 5 clubs this week.
Yeah.
And get paid for it. I like that. But going to do a battle, I get paid more because I have to be flawless. I have to know all this shit. Gotta have this shit down pat. I gotta practice when I leave here.
Yeah.
Like, I really do. I gotta rehearse when I leave
here.
Literally,
yeah. And you gotta call Bizarre too, man.
Yeah, I gotta call Bizarre too.
Yeah, man. And yeah, man, I know Bizarre has a lot of your tapes, man. Hopefully we can get some of those released and out, man.
Yeah,
he got old schools.
If anybody wanna see the MVP, hit up Bizarre.
I'm gonna hit him up.
Harass him. He got footage. He got hella footage.
Make sure I post this clip.
He has a classic battle of me and Prince Lord. The battle I'm telling you about where it was hectic and there was a lot of money on the table. And Bizarre got that footage.
For sure.
I only seen it once.
I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna try to get it before this interview drops, and I'm gonna post it with this clip right here.
That'll be crazy.
Calicoe, man. Like I said, everybody when they speak about you, it's all high regards. You are the face of rap battling for the Michigan scene. You know what I'm saying, man? You're really pushing it forward and showing that there is a future to it too. These young cats that are watching and wondering if you can be successful and you can really make it happen. If you have the passion and drive, you can build this legacy that builds a base for you to be more established throughout time. And
Definitely.
like you said, you can create your own things out of it. You can create your own league out of it, your own events out of it. And that's what I think everybody wants to do is take what they learned from all this experience that they have at these events and everything that they've been a part of and create their own now.
Yes.
Like the Ice Cube kind of effect, man. Create your own version of it and let that blossom. Thank you for doing this too, man.
Just to focus on the relationships.
Yes.
The money gonna come.
Facts.
That's the main thing that I learned. Focus on, build the relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a very, very, very I'm always late. I tried my best to make it here at 6 just because of the relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You don't want nobody playing with your time type shit. And I still was 607, 608
you were
type
cool.
shit.
I mean, I accidentally probably should have made more direct about the instructions. That would have helped a lot too.
But it's about that. It's about building relationships, man. And the money. I got so much more money when I did favors. You know, the money ended up coming.
Yeah. Very much respected, man. Thank
Appreciate
you so much
you.
for doing this. Thank you for being a part of this, man. Thanks for fucking gracing the couch, bro.
For sure.
Appreciate that, man. We're at Parallel Sound Studio, Hollow Visuals, is shooting these productions. We're out.